Kyoshik coming on in. Is this going to be a dive? As Deft is going to get engaged on red-white, maybe fight. As there's the grand entrance, and Hoyt's taken a lot of damage. Kyoshik wanders all the way underneath this one, and Teddy is caught completely unawares.
Hey, still close enough. Close enough. We'll take it. We'll take it as this is what we need to see.
Yeah, bit of a dive here underneath this turret, but it's going to be pushed back, and Kingin should actually be all right, to be honest. As there's the pounce in, as Alum going to get mini-stunned, but thankfully ending in this river, and Zeka spots them out as there's the engage. The quickness comes down. Good grand entrance. They're just going to dive on top of Elm as best they can. He will be taken down, but now they have to deal with Keen. Hoyt makes his way in as well, as DRX are grouped up nicely. Fate turns up with 100% health. There's the shockwave flashed by Kingin. Beryl wants a re-engage, and there goes Kingin, but he's just going to be taken down. Zeka there just a little bit too late. Finds the body slam on the dice. Actually really like that. Spear is going to connect though, and there's the stun. Kingin throws down the barrel as now Elm's going to skirt. I've seen this one before. As can Kingin survive is the answer. Body slam comes in, but yeah, came in there as
teleport.
Gonna have
the deep one.
Do the grand entrance, and yeah, there's the teleport. That is a big, scary crocodile coming in. And yes, Deft and Beryl, not a whole lot that they're going to be able to do here unless Deft trying to move back into position. Teddy getting on in here. Deft going down very low. Moonlight Vigil goes entirely wide. Deft still alive for the moment as Keen. Can he actually survive this? Deft kiting it pretty nicely. Shockwave comes down onto 2. That's definitely good for the other side of the fight, but otherwise this is not really what you want. Kyoshik tidies up the crocodile, and it's a one fight for DRX. Deft throws his ult to Narnia, and they still win. And now Keen comes on in. Flash out from Deft, gets him out of the way. Good knock up there from Kyoshik, though, as Moonlight Vigil lands this time, and Keen is just destroyed before he can get anything done. Yes, the turret falls down, but they lose their gigantic crocodile, and Zeka was splitting topside this whole time. So, moving towards a little bit more. Zeka just throwing out some abilities. Goes golden, though. As there it was. We're looking for Fate, and that's the quickness. Goodbye, Orianna, and now the chaos rains down. Zeka still fighting for more, but they slink.
Mightier than the sword out was.
All right, we're going to speed ourselves up as that is Keen caught out of position. The quickness is perfect as well, but he presses Dominus. The Moonlight Vigil comes down. The AoE damage is massive, but it's not enough to get the kills. But they soften them up, and can DRX take the Baron in time? They have Aphelios. He's got a lot of items, and this will not last very long.
And now, I think they're going to shred for this in seconds. Guangdong can have the teleport available for Keen. I think that we are going to see the flip here.
Yeah, there's the curtain call. Beryl trying to stay in front of it. Zeka taking a fair bit of damage from Fate, but Fate almost just taken out of this fight. Keen not going to get here in time as once again the Zhonya's is beautiful from Zeka. Keen tries to get the cold and make damage to do enough, but the rest of his team not quite there. Deft still alive, still at full health as Beryl goes down to his Chemtech Drake Soul self. But he's probably just going to melt down. And yes, he does. Almost gets the knock-up from beyond the grave as Hoyt dives on in. But he'll get taken down as well. Once more, Kyoshik tries to get some work done. Deft is going to get shockwaved and then has to flash to get himself out of it. Kingin running for the hills, but he's by himself. And I've seen this before, everyone. I've seen this before, and it happened in the last game as Deft tries to now get himself forward, but Teddy will survive. And DRX, they lose everyone, and Guangdong Freaks lose just Hoyt. This should be Elder if they want it.
I don't know if they have enough time. Zeka's still full health, has the Baron buff available. Kyoshik is coming up soon. Beryl already making his way over, but I think you have to go for it. I think you have to try and take this objective.
Zeka at full health. I mean, if they're trying to do it while Zeka is there, it is dangerous. Deft has some good long-range weaponry.
This is the window.
It is.
They found the window!
12 seconds until Kingin is available. Kyoshik has just come up now. I can't believe this is happening again as Keen with the Dominus once more dives into the backline. He's just trying to buy time. The Moonlight Vigil sails by majestically but won't actually do any damage. And Guangdong Freaks back away! Oh no, Elam gets out of the pit because he couldn't tank the dragon. And now DRX have got themselves all back into position. Good stun is going to come through. It's going to be a 50-50. Elam flashes. Oh, that steals it! He picks up the Elder, but he immediately dies. They lose 2. Deft gets a double. Is the Elder going to be enough? It's on 3 people.
Engaging is a lot harder. And Beryl, I think, is just going to make his way back. I don't think you can walk into the pit as Guangdong. Unless you can somehow get in. Keen also can go for a flash slice and dice, but that is a really high-risk play.
Yeah.
Though no curtain call. It's so hard to approach those Kwangdong Freaks. Unlike the last game where they had all the bots, and this time they have too little.
Yeah, Teddy is now grabbing himself a red buff. He does so. It's going to be a flanking Teddy, and by the looks of things, it's actually going to work. It's going to get slowed down. Deft now with a Calibrum, definitely good for the extra range availability. And Beryl looking for that flank. Hoyt just spotting the flanks off to the side. Homework being done here very nicely. You can see Vision now onto Deft. Keen taking a lot there as the Calibrum Q connects. Goshik holding on to this dragon, and now they're going to go for the engage. There's the Crescent Guard. Beryl off to the side. The quickness has been used, but he couldn't see his window. Hasn't decided to go in, and actually, oh no, the quickness not used just yet, as there's the barrel, but it's not going to land, and Beryl just does a bit of a drive-by. No one's dead yet, but a lot of the buttons now unavailable for the rest of this fight. You can feel how intense it is for both of these teams. The Dragon's getting amongst it. Byoshik's almost dead as the curtain call comes in once again. Deft gonna get snagged. Byoshik. Oh dear.
Teleport coming in, it's not over yet.
Yeah,
Drake's
we're
getting
looking
low.
for a re-engage. The Drake, it's just going to be secured by Kwangdong Freaks, but Deft picks up the kill onto the Leona, and it's actually man advantage now for DRX, but there's a big dragon buff now on Kwangdong Freaks.
There we go.
Teleport into the backline. Solar Flare goes to Narnia, as there's a shockwave onto two. Massive as Beryl almost dies, but manages to get the grand entrance onto Teddy. Keen looking for it, but Hoyt is going to go down. Teddy gets far enough back in order to call these curtains, and Byoshik has to break his stopwatch. Kingen thought he was going to get hit by that spear, but he probably wasn't, and Keen, just can't quite make his way in. Hoyt fell down, but DRX are all left standing. Their health bars not so high, but they have a fountain to go back to. Deft wants to defend this turret, but he's not going to be able to, and Kwangdong Freaks, they back away before the rest of the cavalry return. So it is just a turret. It is not an inhibitor. DRX, I'm trying to call who won fights after these.
No one
it
did.
just doesn't really exist.
No, it doesn't matter. There will be no fights. There is only one fight, and that's the fight of who wins. This is not a fight.
All right.
This is a precursor to the fight.
That shockwave did so much damage.
Without that shockwave, Kwangdong lose the game here. Because that flank isn't stifled, the entire team can actually move up. But because Fate hit two people there, because DRX getting a little bit too trigger happy with wanting to try and get that perfect synergy between King and Beryl, they're gonna have to give up. And
take three.
Yes.
How many Barons does one need to win the game? Sorry, Elders.
I don't know. I don't know, and we don't have these answers. If there's one thing we've learned, is that no matter how many game-ending mechanics you add to a game, the LCK will find a way to not make it work.
Well, do you know what happened to Zeka? He just got his license to kill.
Oh boy.
We'll see whether
he hasn't done it yet.
Although I think that 006 also had a license to kill. It's the 00 that gives you the license to kill, so he's had it for this whole time. But maybe he didn't know that. As Teddy takes a lot of damage. Looks for the deadly blow, doesn't get it. The spear's going wide as well. Byoshik losing a little bit of health. As now, DRX Shirelliering their way forward.
Back to
and the Elder is up once again. Beryl comes on in. There's the curtains. DRX grouped up. Solar Flare avoided for the stuns, but the slows come in. No follower. A lot of damage here as Deft. If he finds any autos at all, then Kwangdong just die. He does so much damage, it is absurd. Curtain call on cooldown. And so now the fight breaks out. Shockwave onto two, but not able to get the kills just yet. And this time, it's DRX to pick up the Dragon. Hoyt is going to get eaten by it. And Keen now off to the side, not able to get the value as Teddy is going to get knocked up and eaten by Byoshik. Deft dancing forward. Keen has to flash, and I think DRX may just have done it. They may just have picked up their first series win, and their first win for 6 whole sets in a row. It is a huge moment for them. Fate is holding onto the wave though, so we might have to hold that thought, as this is the hero minion. This siege minion has to stay alive if DRX want to win right here.
Fate's desperately going to try to hold on here. They can kill the minion, but there's the teleport!
Yep, teleport right on top of it, but the turret is going to get mad at Zeka, who gets himself a shield, but Kingen is absolutely massive. Deft needs to keep hitting these turrets as Keen dives on top of him, but the Dragon will kill. The Shockwave connects, but it's not going to do enough. And DRX, against all odds, have done it again. It's the same way they won, but 7-0-6, and Deft will take down the next.